So in fact, alchemists
mindset.
in medieval times boasted that they could turn sewage back into soup.
They tried turning piss into gold, man. Like, come on.
Little of that ureic action.
So just think of what sewage has got in there. You talked about plastics and toxic metals. What you can make with that.
Nuclear
You can shit out a whole car.
You can make you can make automobiles, buildings, factories, weapons. I mean, the it's limitless. The options are truly limitless.
Children's toys.
Did you know the average person's colon contains 1/8 of an iPhone?
Just whole.
I mean, at a certain point, you got some of these people out there. You could take enough sewage out of them to make a whole new person.
Don't have 1/8 of another. I'm sorry, sir. In addition to your worrying level, your frankly outstanding levels of bad sewage in your system, you are also missing the eighth of an iPhone. So you're really going to have to start changing things up, I'm afraid. You've only got about 1/32nd of an iPhone in there at the moment.
Now you're young, okay? You've got a chance to fix this, but if you hit your 40s and you only have, I want to say, 1/26th of an iPhone, you're going to start having problems.
That's what colonoscopies are for.
Generally, they don't put stuff up there.
Yeah, they just, that's what they do these days. They thought the most effective way to tackle the problem was just to put the iPhone in directly.
That's what they do when your gut bacteria get depleted or something there. You just gotta shove it right back in there.
Don't worry, sir. It'll just be a second. You'll feel a slight sting as it goes in.
No, please don't make this a character. Please don't make this a guy.
Okay, fine. I'll take the warning. The guy
If you're
who
lucky,
shoves
they'll do the eighth that's either the top or the bottom that has more.
guy who shoves the eighth of an iPhone up your ass. That cannot be a character. I understand your objection.
Too far.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Your concern for my opinion on this matter.
Guess we'll have to take this shoving iPhone up people's asses a different direction then.
It's like an IMDb page, like guy who shoved iPhone up this other person's asshole.
Ugh, he doesn't even get a name. That's not good.
No, he didn't get a name in the movie. I don't think he needed one. Any name that they people should forget.
No, well, they didn't put his name on it as a sign of respect because he didn't want people to know that he played this role in the movie.
Classic Alan Smithy.
Yes, Al Smithy in the role of guy who slides an eighth of an iPhone up people's shitter.
He knew if they put his name on there, any new acting gig that he got, they would be talking about it. He'd never live that down.
They'd want him to do it again.
If your name's attached to it.
No, because they
the
would
Google
just laugh
results.
at him. They'd call him in for an interview, and then they would laugh at him, and the interview would never get done because they would just keep laughing.
So they'd be particularly cruel about it. They'd call him in, and on the desk next to his resume, there'd be an eighth of an iPhone.
just a little.
They just have that solemn look and then walk out without a word.
And they'd start off normal, but they'd all devolve into giggles by the end of it.
We'd really like to insert you in our movie.
We think you'd fit in really well.
Yeah, we'd like to. And then that guy's just gone for the rest of it. He's just cackling for the whole new duration. Other people laughed a bit longer, but he's just gone.
He's got to go to the bathroom. This is what he says he has to do.
He needs a drink of water. He needs to go to the bathroom, and then he doesn't come back because the fucking rats get him.
Well, I think this is a different building. I hope this is a different building.
No, I know, but the rats are like pervasive to the whole
They've infested the whole of Albany.
Oh man, you gotta try this.
The whole thing.
You can really taste the rat.
Did you just say Chinese Albany?
You gotta try. You gotta try this. You can really taste the rat. Chinese Albany's insane though. That was really hard.
Don't take me to Chinese Albany, please.
It's like you're going to Brazil. They send you.
Yeah.
Pack you up, send you. Garfield took normal, sent them to Chinese-Albany, never coming back.
Every place.
Once you go to Chinese-Albany, you set foot in Chinese-Albany. That's it.
They don't let you leave.
Oh my god. It's like Thunderdome, but like 3 men enter, nobody leaves.
3 men enter, no one leaves. 3 men enter, no one leaves. Help!
Any
I don't know why
number
we're
of
so
men
pumped
enter.
about this. We're all trapped.
You are now entering Chinese-Albany. There is no hope.
Nobody even
Well, at least it's not Albany.
nobody even knows what goes on in Chinese-Albany because like nobody's been able to get the word out because it's not just people that can't leave. It's like ideas.
Information. It's a black hole.
Oh, it's an information blackout.
Yeah, there's like an event horizon at the border of Chinese-Albany.
Does it get bigger, or does it just stay that way?
I think it stays the same. Well, then maybe
Everyone
it gets
just
a little bigger
walks
as
into a
things go in.
Get your hat on and just be like, oh, off to Oblivion I go. Chinese-Albany.
Some people, they wait until they're like 95 and they know that they're not going to last much longer, and then they go to
Well, my time has come.
just to see what it's like, because they know that they'll never be able to tell anyone. But if it's awful, they're only going to live like 5 more months anyway. So like, what do they care?
Either that or be a rat plumber.
Yeah, that's true. But if they're a rat
Number one
their
job
family
in
gets a sizable
Chinese-Albany.
sum, so.
Yeah.
Which way, Western man? The rat bathroom or Chinese-Albany?
Well, I hate my family, so Chinese-Albany it is.
All right, here we go. Go for it, man. Go for it.
I've heard so much about this place, and by that I mean nothing at all, but I just have to know.
Rat bathroom is very good. It's like it exists outside of all other places and all other contexts. It's its own it's space, its own little. You can access it from anywhere. It's just this overarching. There is rat bathroom.
Be wary of the rat bathroom.
You at any moment you may find yourself in rat bathroom.
It's like the back
The
room.
rat bathroom may be already inside you.
You may turn the wrong corner and find yourself in rat bathroom.
Sometimes you're in a haunted house and you find out they have the rat bathroom installed in there. They don't even know it. It's just kind of manifested in the space.
They didn't make an effort. They didn't put rats anywhere else in the haunted house. So the rat guy came along and he put rat bathroom in.
Oh my god.
Sooner or later, all bathrooms become rat bathroom.
If he's not satisfied enough, he starts manifesting in the real fucking world. He'll go to bathrooms and turn them into rat bathrooms.
You go to a perfectly clean bathroom and be like, where are the rats?
I don't see no rats here. We gotta change things up. And then just immediately
sprinkle a little bit here.
from the toilet as 50 rats spawn in the pipeworks.
He just puts his
Here we
hand
go.
over the toilet and rats flow down into it, nestling themselves into the pipework as he looks on gleefully.
But then it,
Flushing down some rat seeds.
The rats have to eat him too, though. So they come out of his sleeve and then they sword him. And then when he's like a pile of neat cartoon bones, then they all just like wiggle their way into the toilet.
Well, that's like putting fertilizer on your garden after you just planted. Like, you gotta give them something to grow with.
Or
I
like,
think they eat the bones as well.
or like how the how like a female insect will eat the male insect after they've mated so that she has more protein for her children.
Yep. Exude rats, let the rats eat you, and then off we go.
You're right, though, Malcolm. I think that they would eat the bones. My bad. I think the bones last long. Maybe
Yeah.
like I think 1 or 2 should be left behind. Like one.
Or they just chew their way out of them.
Yeah, for symbolic reasons, they should leave a couple behind with the pile of clothes.
as like a warning.
Just so you know the rat guy was there.
You know it's a rat bathroom.
You know, you peer around the corner past the wet floor sign and you see it on the floor and you know immediately that it's rat bathroom.
We're minutes away from a rat bathroom.
Oh shit, guys, don't go in there. Turn back. It says this isn't the men's room. This is rat bathroom.
We are reaching critical rat bathroom event.
We're reaching critical rat in the pipes.
Critical levels of rat.
They are coming.
Here they come.
Here they come.
The sound system, a tannoy that announces it. Critical rat mass reached. The floor begins to
Please
rumble.
evacuate.
What I like
Oh no.
is there's like a difference between how you guys are referring to it. Void is saying like a rat bathroom, the rat bathroom sometimes, but Alk, you're just saying rat bathroom. Capital R, capital B.
yeah, it is capitalized. I'm glad you picked up that.
But I mean,
It is rat bathroom.
But the way that you guys were saying it, like Void was, I felt like you were kind of treating it as like one of several rat bathrooms, and then I think Alk, you were treating it like it was all the same rat bathroom.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it is.
It's just
it is
you.
rat bathroom.
You found it in one specific place, but it's rat bathroom.
It's a fair point.
There is a continuum, like a kind of fabric that occasionally protrudes.
There may be many rat bathrooms, but when you boil it down, aren't they all rat bathroom?
The rat bathroom is the fourth dimensional entity, and it occasionally we will see
Manifesting
signs
in your
and
sewage
facets
pipes
of-
today.
What?
Like virtual particles that just pop up and bubble into existence occasionally.
The quantum mechanics of the of rat bathroom, my bad, are unknown to us.
Excuse me, a little mistake though.
Oh, rat bathroom.
That's all he says. A rat bathroom.
Only the plebes say a rat
That's
bathroom,
his,
the rat
his
bathroom.
new album.
Oh yeah, new band, rat bathroom.
Rat bathroom.
Someone who said the rat bathroom is probably only has, I want to say, 1/36th of an iPhone inside them. They don't have the
Yeah, very low soup IQ.
Yeah, very
Not even worth talking to.
I almost forgot soup IQ. It really sounds
Vital.
What?
I said it's vital.
It sounds so insulting though to say. Like, it almost sounds worse than saying someone has a low IQ just normally. Saying like, oh, he has got a low soup IQ. It's like extra.
Electra dig.
You could interpret it in multiple ways. It could be a low soup IQ.
And what's the
Of
other?
having the IQ of a low soup.
It's an IQ with low soup content.
Are you smarter than a soup?
Are you a high soup or a low soup?
Are you smarter than a low man? You know,
Depends on how tall the bowl is.
that's true.
Are you smarter than the carrot and coriander we have in this pot? Today we're pitting up 9 high schoolers against 9 soups. Tune in to find out.
Question 1. In which country is Chinese-Albany set in? You're just like, ah, shit.
Where are you most likely to find rat bathroom?
Oh, come on. I haven't been in school in ages.
They talk about
The potato and leek has buzzed in.
They talk about where you can find Chinese-Albany that ask the question, and the kids don't know. They're all saying like, "Oh, you can find it in China, or you can find it in Korea." Like, they're just guessing. And the soup says nothing, and that's actually correct because Chinese-Albany is not part of any official country or state. No one can lay claim to it, and that's actually philosophically the correct answer, is to say nothing. So the soup wins that round.
Yep. Little Bobby's in the
Luigi
negatives,
wins
but
by
the
doing
tomato
nothing.
soup is just rocking it off the scoreboard.
Crazy. They've asked so many questions where the answer is actually pure silence or just physically nothing, and the soup has been owning the board, but some people think that the questions are rigged.
Some other children haven't caught on.
They have a very low soup IQ.
You look at those
They
soups.
do, and
That's high soup IQ.
Yeah, by just virtue of being soup, that already places them in the upper 50%.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
I mean, imagine the average person's soup IQ and then realize that half of everyone has a lower soup IQ than that.
It's a disturbing fact.
Yeah, the government doesn't want you to know.
Trying to boost our soup IQ numbers, but
If you are over 50 and have a soup IQ above 100, you must play this game.
Oh yeah, no, they have like a whole Common Colander initiative in the U.S. schools. They were trying to boost the total soup IQ to kind of get it in line.
No soup left behind.
No soup left behind.
No child left in broth.
They're trying to get people to make more intelligent decisions, conscientious decisions regarding the kinds of soup that they eat. Because depending on what you eat, you know, that affects what the rats ultimately eat, and we have a substantial rat problem. We're trying to get a fix on that, okay? So we're getting people to eat different kinds of soups to see what turns the rats off the most, you know, what they refuse, and we're trying to hone in on that. Because if we can feed the populace soup that the rats don't like, then we can finally kind of get a handle on their numbers. You know, we can dwindle the population. People are making educated soup decisions.
I mean, the problem is that the soups that the rat like is soups that we like. We don't want to eat bad soup to give them bad sewage. We want good sewage. Then it just means more rats.
That's the problem. It's like unwinnable because as soon as it's like how they have all those diets. They have like the keto diet and they have this and that and the other thing, the Atkins diet. They're always like, oh, you got to try this soup diet. You got to try that soup diet because it'll combat the rats. But the rats just fucking adapt to whatever soup that you eat. So people are just making money with lies, trying to advocate for different soups and, you know, using hype to buy in and get more product. But it's a harmful practice. The rats are just going to keep growing in number.
That's a facade. I mean, the no rat bathroom diet? Yeah, right.
You can't avoid rat bathroom forever.
One weird trick, rat bathroom hates it.
Yeah,
but it's all fake.
Maybe we just have to remove bathrooms. Maybe that'll solve the problem.
You're right. If we all just shit in the street, everything will be better.
The whole world will be rat bathroom.
Oh no.
Oh god, the world's been rat bathroom this whole time.
Quick escape to Chinese-Albany. I don't know what they're doing there, but maybe
one place. God knows what they do in Chinese-Albany, but the smallest chance that it isn't rat bathroom, we should go there. It's an inspiring movie. 5 strangers band together to travel to Chinese-Albany in escape of the rat bathroom.
Is one of them Brad Pitt?
I'm Brad Pitt, and then he eats a rat.
He's the muscle. He's one of the reasons that they survive, because he gets into fights with the rats, and he tends to come out on top. Although near the very end of the movie, he actually doesn't, because the rats there's just too many of them. They give him like the send-off salute.
Oh, I was because for a second I thought when you were talking Albany, I was like, isn't that the place that is very anti-rat?
Which there is a very anti-rat area. Where is it? Isn't it like Canada or something?
Alberta, Canada.
I was right. Wow, look at that.
Flee to Alberta to avoid rat bathroom.
Inhabit, don't inhabit.
This is like a warning for the rats themselves. Like you can areas, but don't go.
These areas, you can establish rat bathroom in these areas.
I like how the entirety of like the South Pole is blue. That's really funny to me.
Why is this on do my own pest control? Am I supposed to be able to do this?
Not with that attitude.
A little elbow grease gets you a long way.
Apparently.
And gumption.
Muscle the rat bathroom out of my, bathroom.
I noticed that the
rat bathroom mentality.
The ocean seemed to be undecided.
Partial rat inhabitability. Sea rats.
It's uncontested territory.
Well, it's because you can't really...
We're going to be set.
You can't really concentrate any sewage. You know, if you try to put sewage, it just sort of thins out. And it's full of salt. Yeah. And salt neutralizes sewage, famously.
Sewage island, plastic island, garbage island. We're making them.
Rat Island.
There probably has to be a place called Rat Island, right? Like, in real life, I think that there has to be a place they've called Rat Island.
At least as a nickname.
Yeah. Also, I do like, speaking of the do my own pest control thing, I like how the letters are red and blue, so the rats can usually live in the D and the O. But my own and the little parentheses down here, no rats can live in that area. They're not supposed to, but pest control,
That's true.
Do pest control.
they love that.
I've got news for you. It's more than one.
More than one rat there? Oh,
No,
shit.
more than one island.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me see. Oh,
Rat Island.
the Rat Islands. Oh, wow.
Oh, I also got some bad news for the folks in old New York. Rat Island is a privately owned island in New York City. The Bronx.
Oh, no. Really? I need to look this up. Hold on. Oh my god. What the hell? There's so not only
whoops.
is there a rat
Yeah,
island,
they don't.
there are multiple rat islands.
Yeah, we've got one. As it turns out, Burrow Island in the UK is also known as Rat Island.
So you're not like a real empire until you have at least one rat island. It's like a
Yeah. You've got to take ownership and be humble enough to admit that you have an island full of rats.
When the Macedonians were about to take over Egypt and the might of their armies bore down, Egypt just laughed at them. They said, "You don't even have a rat island. You guys are nothing." And then what Macedonia did, though, Macedonia had the last laugh because they took a small settlement and then they called it Rat Island and then they crushed the Egyptians immediately after.
Alexander the Great sectioned off one tiny island and put a rat on it, and then called it Rat Island.
He was a visionary, though. When his enemy said, "You can't do this, you can't do that," he said, "Watch me." That's how he got so far.
He said, "And yet I have a rat,"
Yeah.
famously, and then put it on the island. Oh,
The famous Alexander laugh. Oh.
as he dangles the rat by the tail gently down onto the island.
And now it is Rat Island, and we can finally crush them.
And I do hereby declare Rat Island.
Also, I found this description of one of the rat islands on the U.S. Fisheries and Wildlife Service site, and I'm loving this description that they've got here.
Wow, well, it got infested with rats, what a surprise. Little bird life now exists.
Rat Island in the Western Aleutians got infested with rats in 1780 when a Japanese sailing ship went aground. It may have been an important seabird colony, but little bird life now exists. Rats in large numbers still persist on Rat Island by eating eye. What?
That's the page. There is nothing. It ends there with
The eye is
The
even
rats got to it.
capitalized. What could that have possibly been?
rats got to it, man.
They ate the rest of the word. I'm trying to think, like, I want to just... The first thing that came to mind for me was Indians, like Native Americans, like just indigenous peoples there or something.
The rats ate the indigenous people.
God, they conquered.
Iguanas.
Maybe.
Tasty.
Insects?
Ah, yeah,
Maybe.
that's likely. More likely.
Rats in
than
large
the other
numbers still
things
persist by
anyway.
eating invasive rats. Rats be eating rats.
The rats actually can process food with 100% efficiency, so they can just do that forever. They can eat each other and eat each other.
The endless cycle. They just need some
rodent
initial
Ouroboros.
energy input.
It's like the Johnson wheel that's supposed to be able to go on forever.
Yeah, you set the rat flywheel spinning and it just goes forever.
You take 5 rats in a closed system cage.
The rat wheel.
You put like a bit of corn in there, and you can close that off, and they can just live forever.
The rat terrarium. Yeah.
Some eccentrics have like a big sphere in their front atrium, and they have like 16 rats in there, and you can just see them eat each other forever.
3 rats
That's what
enter.
makes a rat king.
The Rat King is its own.
Fusing together.
The Germans have a word for this, but I don't know what it is.
Of
Well, they
course.
always have words for it.
The Russians, of course, do not have a word for it.
But the body language about it is evocative.
Oh, it's through the roof.
Interpretive dance in Russia really took off.
I like that I had this whole concept. We had this whole concept about like the Russians not dumbing down their language, but sort of concatenating their language so that they could avoid expending extra energy, but then they just fucking dance out their routines instead, and that defeats the
We gotta keep warm.
Yeah, no, true. You saved it. You saved the entire plot line. Good for you. Congratulations.
Talking doesn't heat you up. Dancing does.
Yeah. No, talking actually cools you down because you're expending breath and everything.
Spewing hot air all over the place. Who needs that?
They tried that. That's why Russia's so cold to start with, because they were all talking too much. So they had to backtrack.
They couldn't undo the damage. It's already been done. But
No, they spent like 200 years all just talking to each other, and there were so many of them, and they, you know how stubborn they are. They just kept going at it, and it was getting colder and colder, and they thought, well, just, there's no way we're causing this. So it took, until science caught up and could illuminate what was happening, like global warming, but in reverse and in Russia.
The big powerful man could take to the podium and then broadcast everyone, shut the fuck up, and then they did, and then we figured out a new system.
We no longer talk, we just dance. And then he hits the switch that turns on the music.
And then the rest of the press conference gets very interesting.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful, even.
you should see their classrooms. Brings a tear to my eye. And dancing is a lot healthier than speaking too for the ecosystem, because I've heard that within the first 10 years of them dancing, the fish and bird population has really bounced back.
Well, the beauties of nature, miracles of what man can do when we really get to going.
They put their minds to it.
Russians in large numbers still persist in Russia.
Did you read this somewhere?
I might have done.
Can you share with the class?
It was just the rats in large numbers still persist on Rat Island.
Oh. Just edit one of the messages that we sent. What do they eat?
The Russians in large numbers. By dancing eye.
They eat dancing eye.
What is dancing? Is that some sort of disorder?
One of my favorite creatures, dancing eye.
Dancing eye.
Sorry, I can't focus on anything. I just try to look at stuff and I see like 5, 6 different things at once. I'm sorry, sir, you've got a terrible case of dancing eye.
The dancing eye.
Try looking at me now. No, it's hopeless.
No, it's hopeless.
Oh.
It
Your eye
just
just
won't
pirouettes
stop
away.
doing a little samba.
Sorry, so your eye is Charlestoning all over the place.
Curious where it picked that up, since that's been out of fashion for about 100 years.
It's an old sickness.
I'm gonna change my status to rat bathroom.
That'll really make an impact in the world.
Yeah.
I think it should be said. There's at least one person who messages me when I change my status, and they feed into it. So I'm curious what they'll do here.
And they question you, why the fuck have you changed your status again?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they ask why you do it, or
No, they just think it's fun. They riff on it. So when I said when my status was "you are the tapeworm that lives outside," they messaged me all indignant because I was calling them the tapeworm. They were like, "You don't know how hard I work. You don't know what I do." And I just said, I know that you are the tapeworm that lives outside. I've seen you do it. I saw that on your
recreational camping's nothing wrong there.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, but it's the truth. You are the tapeworm that lives outside.
I mean, in this economy, can every tapeworm afford a human body? Whoosh.
Yeah, because they got to compete with all the bad sewage in the smartphones.
Yeah. Shows how far technology's gone.
They don't want to go in there either because they know that that's the primary rat target.
Yep.
The rat is one of the predators of the tapeworm.
I don't think it is. I think it's just incidental.
Oh, fair enough.
Collateral
It's
damage.
like building your
Collateral
house in a
damage.
fault zone.
Yeah, no, it's collateral. It's just an unfortunate situation. You know what would be actually kind of conceptually interesting, but also really fucked up, is if the environment that we created in the sewage system with all of our like soup-induced, waste matter ended up creating the perfect environment to grow massive tapeworms that now just live under there like gigantic leeches. Like they're external. They don't even have to be in a human body because all the stuff that they would eat in a human body is just in the sewer system now.
We have sewer snakes.
Yeah, we have like sewer
Soup worm.
snakes, but they're freaking like flatworms and annelids and well, not annelids, but like other parasitic worms, hookworms and such, flukes.
Rich flora and fauna of the sewage.
Flatworms,
All the worms you
Wolf.
can dream of.
wolf eel.
Wolf eel. I don't know about wolf eel. I don't know if a wolf eel is equipped to handle that kind of environment.
Hey, no one's tried, so
Well,
what do we know?
tapeworm are not equipped. Tapeworm are not even slightly equipped to handle that kind of environment, but they evolved. They pulled themselves up by their bootstraps.
I feel like they're slightly more equipped to handle that kind of environment than a wolf eel would be, though.
tapeworms, wolf
Okay,
eels, horses.
Not
like,
that- not-
Horses.
So much. Horses.
Yeah, we lost. We had a Clydesdale. We saw a Clydesdale down there at one point. He was wild, man. He had like red around his eyes and shit. He was drooling. Oh my god, I've never seen a horse like that. We were lucky to escape with him.
There was a
someone left a manhole
Dachshund
cover
down
open
there.
during a parade, and they went in.
Did you see there was a dash hunt in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some Labrador retrievers, some hyenas, a whole pride of lions.
It's a whole ecosystem. It's a bizarre ecosystem. I mean, there are interactions
Dachshund has the
between
right
these
body
creatures
shape
that
for it, right?
never would have happened on land.
Those wiener dogs can really fit down in those sewer pipes.
Yeah, actually, there's some convergent evolution because the wiener dogs have been doing great, and the horses they've sort of elongated, protruded, you might say, to have a thicker, stouter, longer central body and shorter legs, so they can kind of worm their way. Very flexible spines, beautiful creatures, but they've also learned how to pounce.
Then you can teach the dogs to
Wow.
hunt the tapeworms, and that's good eating.
The problem is that you can also teach the tapeworms to hunt the dogs.
Basically,
Depends on
there's
your
kind
taste.
of no real distinction between prey and predator in this ecosystem. Everything can hunt everything else.
It's kind of like Pokemon down there. Like everything can knock out the other guy. And you can catch and train just about anything you fish up. People go down there with fishing rods and stuff and death wishes, and they try to catch all manner of creature and bring it back, and bring it in for show and tell at school. You know how it is.
When you have such a nutrient-rich environment, like any lifestyle is viable because you're not going to run out of food.
Oh my god, the sheer amount of fungus that would be down there. The size of the mushroom.
Say this like you just had a fucking epiphany.
I did. I realized
God.
the amount of like
You've
fungal
just-
life that would be
you've
out
just-
there.
Hit the blunt and you're passing it to the next person. You go, dude.
The light
Imagine
of the
the
heavens.
fungus.
Oh, the fungus.
Dude, listen, I had a realization, okay? A revelation, if you will, about the mushrooms. And I think that some of the fairy circles, the portobello mushrooms and stuff, man, massive. Like some of you've never seen mushrooms that big. Like you wouldn't even be able to think of a mushroom that big. Like think of a mushroom right now. Like go ahead, I'll wait. Like it would be even bigger than that. Like it would
Shit, man, it's huge.
and then the other guy's like, oh fuck, dude, like oh my god. He's like, yeah, man, like
You're listening to holy shit, that's a huge mushroom.
that's like a big mushroom. Yeah, man. Like I know. Like I'm struggling to contain it. I think it's like this is bigger than both of us, man. This is like
can't even conceive it.
we gotta tell someone.
I know this.
hold on, I gotta tell my friend about this. I gotta tell him about the mushroom. He tells his friend, and his friend's not interested at all. His friend's like, I don't care about the mushroom. Like, it's a fake thing. Like, it's not
Give a
real.
shit. This ecosystem isn't real. You're theorizing about something that hasn't happened and never will.
And then the guy's like, no, dude, but like, think about the mushroom. Think about like the size of it.
But like, imagine it's like the biggest, girthiest bracket fungus you can imagine. Whoa!
Think of how, and that's just like the fruiting body. Like, that's not even the stuff underneath
The hyphae, dude. Like
system of the
the mycelium.
He knows like the scientific names and shit.
He's on Google right now. He's got his laptop open in front of him.
I mean, what else do the horses eat down there?
Yeah, like they snack on like the rhizomatic network, clearly.
Dude, what if like the chemical signaling could be like different in the soup sewer?
I think that there could be like a transfer between the mycelial network and the cellulose tissues of the plant life. That obviously is, you know, not evolved for sunlight down there. It would be parasitic plant life. I think that you could have like white plants that don't have chlorophyll down there, that they evolve to feast on the environment directly. It's like a Venus flytrap almost.
You know, there's lots of stuff down there for like carnivorous plants to feast on. Is it kind of, you could divide the world down there into like mammals and insects almost. I've suffered a lot of blunt force trauma.
You could do.
Sounds like a man who's got a low soup IQ.
Yeah, he's got his soup IQ is abysmal. It's lower than the sewer system he's talking about. He's talking about the soup, but he doesn't understand the soup.
No, well,
Classic
many
blunder.
such cases, honestly.
Yeah, many people are like this. I mean, it's not his fault though. He was born that way.
Because though you're talking about the soup doesn't mean you're talking about the soup.
True. Just because you're talking about the soup doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. And a lot of
You weren't born in the soup like I was.
you didn't claw your way out of the soup. Claw your way out of the cauldron. Start
The
your
primordial soup of
You didn't
life.
have to bat aside chunks of carrot and potato to enter this world like I did.
You didn't take your first breath and have a mouthful of Ukraine oil passing through your system.
That's not even soup.
No, you're right.
Flinging
The
the
cheeks.
artificial cubed
The
chicken.
bridge of the
Try not to
nose,
drown.
the eyebrows, the back of the neck.
It's worse when you do it. Okay, but I have to fill you in on this now too.
Worse when I do it
It's worse when
than
you do it. It's like nasty.
than what? Than when you do it?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the difference?
It's just the way that you say it.
You did the same thing. You just listed body parts, and I'm just listing body parts.
No, I
But you're
know.
doing it wrong.
It's the way.
You're-
It's the
yeah.
way, it's like the central.
You're sick. How dare you?
While you say it,
That's just.
it's.
I wasn't
perverse.
trying to
It's
add
perverse.
any. I wasn't adding any emotion into that, at least not intentionally.
No, but it's just like the smoothness of it. It makes it worse. It's like an oiled up knife slipped into the ribs. It's awful.
Oh,
I'll-
okay,
So,
fine.
But I have to fill you in. So when I was on a call with Al a little while ago, and I said like, oh yeah, I was just busy. I just finished applying the Ukraine oil, and it just came out of nowhere, and I started saying all the different places I put it. I was like, yeah, I rubbed it, I administered it, I got it on the forehead, and the eyebrows, and the lids, and the shoulders, and a little on the bicep, and I got it on the back of the hands, and I went under the nails, and I did it on the palm of the hand, and the chest, and I did some on the side. I got under the love handle, you know, and I did it on the thigh, and the kneecap, and the calf, the front of the calf, and I did the back of the calf. I did the ankle, and I did the wrist. I just kept going. Like, that was the whole bit behind what you do with, I guess, whatever the fuck Ukraine oil is. But Alk, you do it, and then like he'll see it's more repulsive. It's repulsive.
Well, I don't want to do it now, do I?
No, I guess you don't have to, but I am gonna assume that I'm still correct.
What? Okay, fine. I'll take it. It's just inherently worse when I do it.
Dance.
The crook of the elbow, the outside of the elbow, the forearm, each individual knuckle, the backs of the hands, the palms, the wrists, the forehead. Yeah, you get the idea.
I like the passion.
Is it so? Like, which makes your skin crawl more, when I do it or when he does it?
I mean, they sound both fine to me.
They do. Oh, God.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck you.
Fuck,
I can't believe this.
We're here discussing which is the right.
I wasn't trying to be creepy about it.
Ukraine oil.
I was just trying to be neutral about it. I can make it worse. Don't try me.
Shit. No, I don't want to. I just think that, like, the formality and, like, because when I do it, I feel like at least to me, it feels like I'm clearly laughing about it. But when you do it, like, you take it, like, you have a more serious, thorough tone, and it drives it home more to me. You know, like, I'm not saying you were trying to make it bad. It's just, it registered in my brain as worse, the way that you were describing it, just with the tonalities that you were using.
What if we made it bad?
I see.
Oh no.
So that's a different kind of oil.
It's a different. Yeah, we were trying to make it.
Ooh, slather that on, baby.
We've got. They're in the marketing department. Yeah, we've got Ukraine oil, very successful product. But have we considered that we could intentionally lower the quality?
It makes it cheaper.
Applying it to the crook of the elbow, gap in the funny bone, and put it in between
the tops of the toes, the arch of the foot,
the back of
the ankle, the thigh,
working it into the little gaps in my teeth.
The crevices,
under the eye, the
massaging it into the gums.
Press it gently into the earlobe. Let it marinate.
The tongue.
Not good.
Rub a little.
Rub it over the neck.
Joint at the big toe.
All the way down to the hair follicles.
Oh God. Shit.
I don't want whatever this oil is. They can keep that one.
It can do so much.
You can rub it
but it does so much for you.
We won't say what exactly, but it does.
You cannot possibly imagine the wonders it can do for your body. Try some today. I'll even apply it to you myself.
Dollop of it on the buccal mucosa on the inside of.
Just a squeeze.
Oh. Well, I'm sold. Where can I get some?
Just a second. I need my spatula to spread it properly. I'll be but a second.
I won't be but a moment.
Just fucking sitting there with the oil on you.
Finding the right spreading implement.
Where the fuck is this guy?
You're afraid to move because maybe you're doing something wrong.
He might come back and he'll be angry.
Now
you moved, didn't you?
It's supposed to move. It's got to.
I told you to stay stock still.
Oh, we can't have any of that. takes your head, he does some chiropractic. Now we've got to make sure the oil sinks into the rivulet of the spine. It's got to sink into the knobs between the vertebra, the little crevices between them. You know, the spongy mass.
The spongy mass. We call it the Bernoulli point.
God.
Someone call somebody a naughty boy in this scenario we're in.
Oh no!
No.
Oh god.
Bad.
Open that can of worms. There's no safe word.
We're trying so hard to keep it away from that domain.
We're dancing on the line, let's be honest.
Now, let me just apply the oil. It's not, I promise, it's not a sex thing, whatever you might be thinking.
There's nothing erotic about this.
It's absolutely clinical. It's sterile. I've sterilized all the instruments myself.
We gotta make sure that no naughty boys and Discord kittens work their way into the process.
Oh my god. No,
Where's
don't be
all
viewing
sunk?
any back shots while this is happening.
There ain't no happy ending here.
Yep, just an oily one.
That makes for a poor grip.
I can't hold on to anything. Help.
The sheer vileness of this concept is like poisoning me slowly.
Yeah, the oil's
we made it
working its way through the pores.
That's how you make it worse.
Now it's time, at the end of the marination process, you've got to do some stretches to really work it all in. Now you've got a nice supple frame, so I'm thinking maybe a few jumping jacks. Now there's a good boy. Get that.
A few crunches, a couple of burpees,
Get good sweat going.
and now Tai Chi. Breathe in with me. Now breathe out.
Some crunches.
What? That's
know.
no worse than anything you said.
It's just, I feel like you chose some of the worst things. Like, he said crunches and burpees, and all of that sounds like part of an innuendo. We really are skirting such a fine line.
Yeah. Well, you know, at least we are skirting it and not just jumping across it.
Yeah, not jumping up to the pit of cream.
The deep end of the oil pool.
Yeah, fully submerged.
Oh dear,
Slick as a seal.
my trousers seem to have come off.
No! Well, I suppose while they're off, I might as well soak some oils into them. Things are a bit dry down there.
Burn off my slippery thighs.
Oh, God.
Awful.
Smooth.
No clothes can stay on me.
It's so slippery. Why, my clothes can hardly keep on.
Why, I can barely stand up. Oh! He fucking falls over and dies.
You sounded so bitter when you said that. And good riddance, I say.
Now we can finally bury him.
We can finally move on from that.
Flip him into the open grave.
His corpse is still gently sliding around on the floor.
If I ever like send this out so that the three of us can enjoy it as a recording, I feel like that's a part that some of us are just gonna skip over. Like, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, here now we're talking about the Ukraine oil.
It just needs to be
there's no enjoying
censored.
this.
You put a warning up on the screen.
10 minutes until Ukraine oil, man. Here they come!
You
Next
thought
section may
rat
be inappropriate
bathroom was
for
bad.
everyone.
Warning. Oil.
Oil. The lovely suppurating oils.
The warning
That's
just
the
says here they
opposite
come.
of disgusting recycled oils and sewage.
Lovely suppurating oils and creams.
Yeah.
I feel great. I actually
I feel awful.
I actually feel pretty goddamn awful.
I feel like shit, man. I've never felt worse in my life.
I'm Brad Pitt.
Everyone is Brad Pitt.
It's spreading. He bites you.
It's
You wake up a few days later. I'm Brad Pitt.
That was the zombie movie all along.
We're back to it. We're back to World War Z. We circled around.
Like a rat wheel.
Full circle.
Oiled ourselves up and slid through the whole pipe work back to the beginning.
That's exactly what we did before, though, because like we started the last conversation with Midnight Einstein, and then we were back to Midnight Einstein near the end. Like we tied it all together with Midnight Einstein.
Oh, that's just the basis of a good essay.
Yeah, submit this whole thing, transcribe everything we've said onto a document, and then submit that to your college.
Submit to an essay competition. And they read it and go, "What the fuck is this?"
Experimental, it's avant-garde. It's quite
rat bathroom.
Avant-garde.
I particularly like the rat bathroom, but I will dock points off with the Ukraine oil, man.
We found the Ukraine oil section was particularly hard to read. Several of the board members had to leave to be physically sick, although we do commend the emotive nature of the work.
I like the way that you worded that with them leaving to be physically sick. Like they read it and then they wanted to be physically sick because they felt that was the natural course of action. But they couldn't do it while they were in the room, so they had to excuse them.
It would be rude to do that while they were in the room. Excuse me, old boy, I just need to pop off to be a little bit sick.
Hey, it's like a shy bladder. Like
you can't be sick when people are looking.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to inflict it on you. It will be rude of me.
You go to throw up, and then someone walks in right behind you, and they have to take the stall right next to you.
They're so gross.
Shoots right back in your own mouth.
You have to put it back in. I'm strong. I can suck it up.
Get out your silly straw.
Dispose of the evidence, but that's a great way to increase your level of bad sewage. I wouldn't do that.
What if you vomit and then you re-ingest it? That automatically increases your bad sewage.
Yeah.
It's like the four humors.
Yeah. Mouth to mouth.
Would add that to Fall of Icar, the secret fifth humor is sewage.
Well, there's good sewage and
swamp,
bad sewage, so you've got 6 overall.
Would you say there's what? Void.
There's already fecal swamps.
Oh, wait, oh my god, no, you're right. Actually, I think that you would like the world of Fall of Icar, because there's, I mean, he's a good artist, but he's also, he writes some really interesting stuff. It's kind of like, the way that I would describe it is Dark Souls if they actually got off their asses and like wrote down the lore for all the crazy stuff that you saw. It's like if you saw like the snake thing or whatever, but then you found out that you could read an entire essay on what it is.
I like writing shit.
Yeah. It's a reductive way to sum it up, but I feel like it gets into some of why it's compelling.
But it's all about bodily fluids.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
A lot of fluids. Where do I begin?
Well, he's got his DeviantArt, which I can link you to. Hold on. But I think for the most part, you can kind of just jump into really any article. Like, I don't know, Void, is there like a particular place that you think that people should start if they wanted to jump in, or do you think that they could just look at any like given thing and?
I have no idea. I mean, the only thing that I could think of is like some of the early stuff would be like the elementals or like the magic base.
You made a few more dragons too. I like that.
Yeah, I did that for all of August. Yeah, I feel like this one would be like the best bet. Just because it actually like goes through the humors.
I think you maybe should send him the like overdoses too, though.
Oh, not get too crazy off the bat here.
True, fair enough. That's actually how I got into it, though. Is I think one of the first things that I read was the ghoul entry, just as like a fun fact. Actually, I don't know if I've read this one. I might have.
I mean, there's many. Oh, the magic of the humors.
Yeah, I think I might have, because I remember the guy's staff at the end, like the gigantic staff that he has.
Yeah.
Probably would be a named weapon in any other kind of environment, like a unique named weapon.
Oh yeah. But at the time, just drew stuff that was fun.
You're like, hey, I need to make a cool weapon, and then you just do. Like, I struggle with it. I struggle to make anything that's not just like a stock sword or a stock blade or just like a fiery looking semi-enchanted weapon, and then you go and you make like essentially like an entire religious artifact that someone holds.
I'm just going to start reading at some location.
Some location. Well, hopefully, as long as it's not Chinese-Albany. I think you should be alright.
Well, yeah. I can't read.
Get anything in Chinese.
I can't read Chinese or Albanian, so that would be a disaster.
It makes for a nice mystery.
Lately, I've been bored by books, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my next one and read it inside Chinese-Albany, and that will increase the excitement for me. Just kind of incidentally.
Oh, I was just thinking of like getting a book of a language you can't read and still trying to read it.
Oh.
You're like, man, what is going on in here?
Man, I don't know. It's better if it's like a picture book, too, because you'll get pictures and you'll be unable to understand what the logical conclusion is for all of them.
Oh, Ross and Lorraine, what's all this about?
You're like, what the hell? Like, this guy's dying or something, and then like, who the heck is this guy? Like, what's he holding?
And these pictures, they don't fit together.
This is a puzzle here.
It's some kind of, do I have to solve
Rich
it to
mystery
finish
I have
the
to
book?
piece together here, even though you're like reading a romance novel.
Well, who did it?
I gotta get my friend Midnight Einstein on the case. He might be able to rustle up a theory or two on what's going on.
I think that guy did it.
That guy did it.
Whatever it was, I think it was him.
That's one of the ways that you can basically, you can win any murder mystery. Just say like, one of the guys did it. Like, clearly. It happened.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, it stands to reason it was done, was it not?
Yeah, I agree completely. Absolutely. See,
Oh
one
my
of them
God.
must have done it.
Oh, he's back.
Here he comes.
It is a simple problem. Yes, a number of people could have done it, so it must have been one of them.
That's some pretty flawless logic. You can't really argue with that.
And as it turns out, the murder victim just wanted to see if they could backflip over a knife.
It turns out his head just did that.
They wanted to backflip over the knife, and they were almost successful. They slipped on the banana peel because they were practicing banana core at the time too, and then they fell back, and the floor was recently mopped and it was wet. So when they slipped, they actually slipped,
Yeah.
and they hit the knife twice, and that was enough to do them in.
That fresh
Yeah.
sheen of Ukraine oil.
They had so much
They-
Ukraine oil. The mortician.
They couldn't quite wipe it all off the floor.
It's soaked in between the kitchen tiles and into the granite and the grit.
Into the grout.
Spread so easily.
It's spread so easily. It's
Of course, one of the great advantages of Ukraine oil is that it spreads so wonderfully thin.
Mist of layers.
A tiny, tiny amount of Ukraine oil can coat almost the entire body.
absurd.
If applied carefully. Did you say observe?
Yeah, I said observe.
No, drinking water is not a good time to be doing that.
Yeah. He says observe, and then 3 people just walk out.
They
be
don't
sick
want to.
elsewhere.
They know what's coming. They made that mistake once before.
I
They've
ain't
been
doing
to
that
this
again.
talk. They've been to this TED talk a couple of times.
Thank you.
Now, can I
Well,
please have a
false opening.
member of the audience would be willing to demonstrate for us?
Any volunteers?
No? Nobody?
I was about to say something similar. I was about to say, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But before I turn you loose on the gift shop, I think a demonstration is in order. And then he calls someone up. You think you're
He
done.
rubs his hands together.
He's so coated in Ukraine oil, he rubs his hands together and it's soundless. It's completely silent.
It's just when he moves, it's completely soundless. This guy can just appear behind you.
He doesn't have to lift his feet. He just kind of slides.
He ice skates everywhere. Yeah. He leaves it. You can tell where he's been though, because there's a trail of oil on the ground.
A snail trail.
Yep.
Oiliest of slugs.
No, do watch out behind me. I'm afraid I've left a slight mess.
Oh, I'm a little low on the soles. I'll just have to pop another layer, another dollop back on. And he picks up his foot and he rubs it gently, firmly, nice and into the folds, into the creases of the skin and the pores.
When done properly, the pores soak up the oil and release it throughout the day.
We're back on Ukraine oil, man. We escaped him.
So, well,
an
it's
eager
just such a
sponge.
slippery topic. You slide down into it.
It's like a desert antlion. You go to the edge and then you just
Except instead of sand, it's just oil. Instead of an antlion, it's whoever the fuck this guy is.
he's waiting for you at the bottom of the creek.
Hello, I'm here.
With open, oily arms.
Oh god.
You're looking a touch dry. Might I help?
I've got just the thing.
Oh, the moisturizing is going to be off the charts. Lick up that
When
bad
you're
boy.
as moist as I am, you can do things like this.
He slides around on the ground like a fish.
Imagine the possibilities.
He does the worm and he achieves speeds of up to 35 miles an hour.
He does the worm, but he goes nowhere.
Well, he just
Can't
needs
get
a
the
good
momentum
start.
right.
Push him.
He can't. Yeah, if you push him, well, it doesn't matter what posture he's in. If you push him, he just stays at the same speed. He can assume whatever position he likes.
Just give me a little push.
Be
Off
ever
I
so
go.
kind, would you? Wee.
Such childlike joy.
Oh my, I'm off.
Every day's joyful with Ukraine oil.
He's quite sick in the head, I think.
I think
All bad
he's
things
got-
just slide
he's
right off.
actually one of the few people with no soup IQ. He doesn't have any of it.
He's outside of the scale.
Well, it's one of those things where you're so negative that you're positive at it.
Outside of the hierarchy. He's a Sigma male of the soup world.
Bold statement.
Even survived a couple rat bathrooms. Sometimes he'd slide his way into one. The rats would come out and they wouldn't get any purchase on him.
They'd try to eat him and their teeth would just slide over.
Can't get a good grip.
And then they'd end up inadvertently ingesting a little bit of it, and all of their organs would just fall out because they're so slick.
Now, he says to the dying man, there's enough for everyone. And he takes out a little tube and he squirts them.
A pipette. He gives each one a little drop.
A little here, a little there.
A little everywhere, on the back of the neck, on the snout, on the whiskers, on the tail,
Hind leg, and into the thigh,
front legs,
thigh,
the stomach,
the length
the
of
teeth.
tail.
Little dab will do ya, as
The
Papa
right
used to say.
nostril, the left nostril, under the tongue, and he goes under.
The rats are
dead,
already
rat's
dead, I think.
Under the tongue, and we must get that gum line, and he goes.
Don't think you're going anywhere without that gum line oiled up.
The gum line oiled up. You mustn't go anywhere with dried gums. We can't be having.
It's a dangerous world out there. In an ideal world, you wouldn't really need all of this oil. Just a touch would do, but people are ever so judgmental, and it does pay to be careful.
Whole world coated in oil.
That's his goal.
People have tried to open fire on this man sometimes because they're terrified of him, but the bullet just slips off. He's invulnerable to injury.
All bad things.
They've
just
tried.
slide right off.
They've figured out. Well, we can't stab him. We can't puncture him in any meaningful way. Maybe we can just squash him like an insect. So they tried dropping massive heavy objects on him, but he just shoots out from underneath them like you're grabbing a bar of soap.
Well, at that point, you're just shooting him off to be somebody else's problem.
Yeah, that's all they can do.
Like a rail gun.
They can just throw some dust at him, some earth, and it'll stick to him maybe.
I don't know. I think even the dust.
Soak up the oil. Dust's wow. That's really something.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a coveted substance. You know, you don't just get Ukraine oil from every Tom, Dick, and Jane.
It's a Corvette. He's driving a Corvette.
It's actually an Audi.
It's a Prius.
Yeah.
Runs on Ukraine oil.
Lamborghini.
But he can't brake once he gets going, because he's tried to replace all the brake oil with Ukraine oil.
The smoothest. There's no friction here.
He on a fit of whimsy, he lubed up a car with Ukraine oil, and that thing's still going. He doesn't even know where it is.
Yep, he
Run people
got out
over.
at some point and went.
Oh my gosh, is that the time? I really must be getting home.
He steps out of the vehicle. It continues on, running people over, smashing into people's dogs, coating them in Ukraine oil, and then they're moving too.
No matter what
It's
it hits, it just keeps going.
Yeah. The giant tumbleweed collecting things and people.
People try to chase after it to stop it. They just slip in the oil,
Yeah, they become the thing they seek to destroy. It's really awful.
gliding right after it.
And then, of course, it slips between the granite and the concrete, and it enters the sewers, and now we have the horses and the dash huns and all the rich biodiversity slipping and sliding all over.
The wolf eel.
The wolf eel as well. Untold ecological devastation down there. You're very
It's like it's horrible. I don't know if it's the antithesis, but some relative maybe of the most disgusting man in the world.
The most oiled man in the world.
The slickest man in the world.
Man, yeah.
That are the sickest, it's the slickest.
Ooh, yeah. That's the tagline. And the wolf.
Well,
You've met the
he's never
sickest,
sick.
now meet the slickest.
Bacteria and viruses just slide off him.
He's one of the few immune to the most disgusting man in the world.
Yes, the smell just slides off him. Everything just slides off.
So,
Like an oily force field.
so the thing about the most disgusting man in the world, Void, I don't think that you know. We're having so much Columbian exchange of ideas.
Well, yeah. It's good.
One
Soup
Piece,
on.
man? Soup on.
The most disgusting man in the world, his whole deal, you're gonna see this coming, is that he was the most disgusting man in the world, but to a supernatural degree. So he had like a mile radius. Like it was kind of ambiguous how long, but like where he went, like there was a miasma around him of like filth and decay. And he's not a good guy either. So like he spits, you know, like he has all these disgusting things that he does that just become like singularities of biohazard, and he'll do things like he'll see a house that he likes and he'll just walk on in. And then, like, the moment he steps in through the door, it's basically just his house at that point. Because you're never going to remove the stain that he's left on it. So, like, you know, he'll go into someone's house. He'll, like, pull a book off the shelf. He'll read the first few pages before the book becomes so moldering. It's, like, completely illegible. And then he'll get up, he'll stretch, and then he'll leave. And he's like a weather event. Like, people track where he goes so that they know to clear out.
There's a ring around him, several zones at different distances, and right up close to him, on his skin, he has this rolling tide of bacterial infections, viruses, fucking prion disease, whatever, everything. And then a little bit further out, there's nothing, dead zone, because nothing can survive in it. And then further out still, you have only the most hardy creatures like cockroaches and dandelions that survive it, and then it peters out after that.
Melting through the landscape with disease.
I remembered that there was a dead zone. I thought that the dead zone was actually on his skin, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because then if he like spits and stuff, he wouldn't have that stuff there. But there was definitely like a point where there's like the eye of the hurricane. Like if you're in a specific spot around him, the diseases can't actually survive because he's so gross.
Perfect combination of conditions.
It's a perfect homeostasis. People would like to study it.
But yeah, everything's dead by the time it reaches that point anyway.
I mean, some people say that it's almost as indecipherable a location as Chinese-Albany.
That's it. It just exists for the saying. Just like as an example of a place that nobody knows.
A black box of a location.
Like people say, Kingdom Come. We've got Chinese-Albany.
You always got Chinese-Albany.
Yeah, except the way you send people to Kingdom Come is you blow them up. So you blow them to Kingdom Come. Not that other kind of king. That the other one. There's two Kingdom Comes. There's the one that's like COME, and then there's the other one.
The blowing one?
Yeah.
The other one we don't talk about that one too often. We talk about that one when the gloves are on.
Yeah, we talk about that one behind closed doors. But you both get to them the same way, by being blown up. And just incidentally. But then there's Chinese-Albany that you can just walk to.
That's just right over there.
If you know the way.
Yeah.
Show me the way to Chinese-Albany, less popular song.
And then there's Hotel Chinese-Albany, which was only heard in Chinese-Albany. I mean, I assume.
It would have been a hit if it got out, but alas.
I don't actually even know that it ever really played at all. I'm just assuming. Because I never went to Chinese-Albany. No one has ever gone to Chinese-Albany.
But one day we will.
Perhaps.
God willing.
God.
Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah. I'm kind of just browsing DeviantArt while I'm talking to you guys, and I'm surprised that there's just like a whole section, a tiny little section of DeviantArt that just has like random people who do colored pencil drawings of just incredible quality. Like, once I started investigating Void, I just started stumbling on a bunch of different people who do similar stuff.
Oh, using colored pencils?
Yeah, like doing like traditional drawing of like really complex animals.
Fine folk out there that do it.
Yeah. And some of them are and some of them are doing like monsters and stuff too. It's like it's a similar-ish field. I mean, you know, everyone's doing it in a unique way. It's just kind of interesting to me. Like, look at this one. Hold on.
All got our niches in the old.
Like, there's
Salazar! Oh, it's her.
Oh, do you know this person?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you like? Wait, do they have like a Discord?
Oh, no, not like that, I meant.
Oh. Oh, actually, wow.
Holy Christ.
I just now saw your comment. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the cryo hedron's a good one. I like the story on that one.
Yeah, I just really like the design, like a geode virus looking guy almost.
Yeah, she does some great stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking through some of these now. I might want to, like, I don't know, connect with her sometime because I mean, there's so many cool artists that I kind of wish I spoke to, or at least in the past when I wanted to speak to a lot more people. There's so many cool artists that I wish that I could connect with and trade ideas with, and Bogleach was one of them. But you and I both know him.
Yep.
And a little while back, like, you were another, and fortunately I was actually able to connect with you, and, you know, never looked back since then. But it would be cool to know some of these other people too, like see what ideas they have and get to know them and how their whole process works. Because I'm a pretty extroverted guy. I like talking to people.
Yeah. It's a good trait to have.
And so once again, I should say, if I ever am just dominating the conversation unnecessarily, do let me know. This is natural to me. But if you guys ever feel like you're not able to get a word in edgewise, let me know. I can kind of simmer down.
All fine here.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah.
You heard the man.
You become someone.
I've become a lot of people throughout.
Yeah.
I've become like
It's
me, Mario.
I'm on a zip line.
Mario.
Goodbye.
It's time for the oil, Mario.
It's infected another universe.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens, you know.
A man so disgusted by the oil thing, you sure love diving
Princess
in.
Peach got oiled up by Bowser.
Being attacked.
Oh, now we're going to that genre again.
Well, you can hate being sick, but you'll still be sick. You know, I know that the oil is bad, but it's absorbed me. It's assimilated itself into me. So sometimes it just shows up. I can't help it. I need help. I need an adult. I need a doctor. I'm not well. The oil has.
Sometimes you just gotta dive in mouth wide open.
No.
No, it'll just shoot through you.
It'll bounce around inside, coat up the insides of the organs, you know, the small intestine and the outside, the little lumps along the appendix and the colon, we can't forget that, and the liver, the folds between the liver, the lobes of the brain, I get a little bit of it in there.
If the colon, it does slip and slide.
And you should see the bathroom, you know, after we're done. The rats, they're so large.
Eat a peanut, goes out just like a bullet.
You may not survive. The Ukraine oil is admittedly not meant for internal use. You're not meant to, if you swallow it, you should contact the poison control
Seek
center.
medical advice immediately. Do not try to make yourself sick.
Ukraine oil is flawless and perfect, but the human body is not. We are mortal.
That is true.
Some oils are best left out of the body, and this is one of them.
It's only for our outer
Other
shell.
oils include peanut oil,
Sesame oil.
lamp oil, Whale oil.
Vegetable oil.
Even vegetable oil? Damn, what kind of... This is the
Crude oil.
refined oil.
Yeah.
Whale oil.
Highly educated oil. Oil from a good socioeconomic background.
Palm oil.
Oil from a nice neighborhood with high value properties.
Oil that's grown up, loved, and adored by its parents. Good self-confidence.
Oil that knew love.
Canola oil.
Knee oil.
Remarried oil.
Knee oil. What
Not
is
the
knee
stepdad, but
oil?
The dad that stepped up oil.
I didn't even say knee oil. I said remarried oil.
No, but Void said knee oil, I think.
Did you?
He has to go with palm oil.
Oh!
Of course.
Knee oil. Iris oil.
Yeah, gotta keep them working. God damn, you ever suffered from a gummed up iris? That thing binds its hell to get moving again. Oh, give me a second. I'm so sorry about this. My irises have jammed.
It's all stuck and gritty.
It's all junked up.
I can't. I try to make my pupil larger because the lights have just dimmed, but it's not going.
Dragging a cinder block across the sidewalk.
Have you got a screwdriver?
That'll do it.
Pair of pliers, chisel? Anyone? Hammer, sledgehammer, mallet? No.
Come on.
This army knife, I'm not picking.
Have you got?
There was a
Has
guy
anyone
earlier, he had
got?
a spatula? I could use one of those.
Does anyone have an entire machinist's lathe? How about a crane? Anyone got a crane?
Oh, I've got Ukraine oil.
No. That's where the problem began, honestly.
He had too much. He didn't apply it properly. You know
Too
what it
much
was?
Ukraine oil can actually gum the system up.
Well, you know what it was. The problem.
Ironically enough.
he put a bunch of it on his eye, and he didn't like rub it in. He just let it sit, so it got all cakey because it started to dry.
Oh, congealing oil.
Yeah, it congealed, and it started to separate. The layers started to separate.
Like linseed oil.
Yeah, the good sewage and the bad sewage, and then he had to deal with that.
The stratified oils.
A contact lens made out of oil.
Like this guy that I met at work, this German guy called Jens, who told me about his research in centrifuging urine out into a number of interesting layers.
Ooh.
And now we hit the brown level, and this is where the
No, he was a lot more German than. Yeah, so we have this kind of machine, a centrifuge, which we put a vial of urine inside the machine and we turn it on. Yeah, and we spin it around a very high RPM. Yeah, so we get a good separation on the urine sample. And then, alas, all things must come to an end. We turn the machine off and we can analyze the sample.
Why was that little bit about like inevitable entropy funny to him? Why did he enjoy it?
I don't know. I never saw him again. And I'm not that sad about that.
Do you think that those things might be related?
I interpreted it like he meant it's a shame that they have to turn the machine that spins the vial of urine around off.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Hypnotic almost.
Yeah.
Spin and piss.
I don't remember what he was even doing with it.
The beauty of the little things in life. There's music everywhere.
Even in piss.
Especially in piss.
It's a booming industry. Piss music.
Piss core.
No, that
Piss
actually
cord.
that clashes with my banana core.
Clashes
Piss core
with my
came first,
ideology.
excuse me.
Actually, piss core is the original.
Banana core is actually just it's a cop out.
Banana core is very derivative.
Like came onto the scene like 10 years too late, mate.
People started pissing on their vinyl players way back when, and now kids are just throwing banana peels everywhere, calling it art.
God, it's like we don't even dress up for concerts anymore. Where's the piss?
Where's my piss?
You hear me, woman? Fetch me my piss.
That's the another thing that you never want to hear while you're in the bathroom. Here they come, and where's my piss?
That's just someone who can't piss. He's very frustrated.
Well, it happens to people when they get older, you know.
Someone who was expecting there to be piss, or who already had piss, but which is now does not. Like it's been stolen.
Where's my piss?
Where's it gone off to?
Children's book, The Curious Case of the Stolen Piss.
Bestseller. But not among children, oddly enough.
No, among very, very old women.
A very niche
old
group.
and disturbed women.
Women who did not have a good childhood.
People that we did not write this book for.
In fact, the exact inverse of the market sector we aim this at is the one where it has been the most successful.
I'm no longer going to book signings. I hate you all.
You just keep turning up with piss-stained skirts. It's no fun for anyone.
I thought I'd be like showing up in like elementary schools or something here, but this is just ooh.
Yeah, we had one.
I did this for the children. Okay? Is it not obvious?
We had.
Do I need to explain?
We had one lady.
Where is the confusion happening
wearing
here?
a dress, and I thought that she had little gems in it, but that was just urea crystals. It was disgusting. I could smell it from across the
Most
room.
disgusting shit I've seen in my... I have been in rat bathroom twice, and this was worse than both times.
I've been in the sewer system. I've seen tapeworms this big, like the size of garden hoses, and this is still worse than any of that. This is.
I've
your
seen
actual-
sewer horses eat wolf eels, 2 at a time.
and there were wolf eels down there too. You're very adamant about the wolf eel. If I don't mention the wolf eel, you step in and keep.
I'm the equivalent of the rat guy, but for wolf eels. Except I don't get eaten by them at the end.
Yeah,
No,
I came
that's
to
what
this
I
book
call
signing
wolf
just
eel.
purely to tell whoever is mailing me their kidney stones, knock it off. I'm not into it.
Cut that shit out, okay?
I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Yeah? So the fact I'm just telling you off for it, honestly, I don't know why I do what I do.
At least if it's
I
not
think you're
illegal,
getting off lightly.
I'm gonna try to make it illegal because it should be.
Can we get the president in on this, do you think?
I think we could. Actually, it's possible to make it illegal, but the urea trade is quite popular, and it makes a substantial amount of money. It puts a substantial amount of money into the economy. So it's probably not for the best if we do outlaw this practice, because a lot of our funding goes into the urea trade, and we get a lot out of it. Okay, actually, if you've been to Fort Knox, I've been to Fort Knox, lovely place. We have so much gold there, some of the best gold around, and a lot of that gold comes from the urea trade specifically. So if we were to outlaw that, it would be a detriment to our economy and a detriment to our people, and it would definitely affect you, the average American. You would not be in a happy position. We would have to print more money, and ultimately that would raise the tax bracket for a lot of people, okay? And it wouldn't affect me. I'm very rich. I'm one of the richest people alive. But it would affect you because you're not even close to as rich as I am. So you really should think about these kinds of things. Before you open your mouth, you should focus and concentrate on the outcomes of these kinds of situations. This is why I'm the president. This is why I'm in the White House and you're not. So, just take that with a grain of salt and really think it through.
A grain of piss? What happened to the rest of it?
Grain of piss, grain of urea.
Take a little grain of urea, whatever kind of urea you can get your hands on.
Just a little grain of urea, put it on your tongue, put it under the tongue.
And go, put it under your tongue and rest on it, sleep on it a little bit, maybe 8 hours, 9 hours, and you wake up the next day, you'll have a better...
Even 10 hours.
11 hours, 12 hours.
12 hours. You know, what even is time? Time, ridiculous concept. We should have outlawed it a long time ago.
This president's done it again.
Mr. President has done it again. Amazing.
The P levels are off the charts after his latest speech.
After we ousted the fake Ronald Reagan and instituted real Donald Trump, piss levels have been overflowing the bowl.
I'll have you know, little fun fact here.
On the ceiling.
The Secret Service informed me that the P in president does not actually stand for P itself, it stands for urine, okay? So actually it is the urine president. That's the full name of the position that I occupy. We deal a lot with urine. I was actually very surprised. We had a man come in here, a salesman, and he had a briefcase full of it, and he said, you might be interested in some of this, and he opened it up, and I took a look. I had a selection. There were all kinds. There were yellow kinds, there were brown kinds, there were some very clear kinds, and he said that those people drank a lot of water, and I was very impressed. I was very impressed with the breadth of his inventory, and I said, how much money do you make off this? He said, I make $1.7 billion monthly, and I said, that's a lot of money. That's almost as much money as I make, and I make a lot of money. So I made him my full-time advisor, and we have, as a country, we have never been happier. We've never been healthier. China is chomping at the bit to trade with us to get us some of our urea, but we said no. We don't trade with them. We don't trade with China. We don't trade with Chinese-Albany. We don't trade with Texophocles Farinthia. We don't trade with any of these people. We are sitting on a gold mine, and we are burgeoning our success, and just our national waters and our federal lands. They have never been happier.
Yellowstone National Park. He just wanted to add that.
Yellowstone National Park as well. And wolf eels, before I forget, there are wolf eels.
It's Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's why it's yellow. Exactly. Good point.
Golden showers in the
Yellowstone
geysers.
Park will be erupting in the next 5 years. It will not be lava. A lot of people are saying it's going to be lava. It's
A lot of people are saying that Yellowstone super volcano might destroy the world. It won't destroy the world.
It won't be doing that. It won't be doing anything even like that.
Best world, best geezer.
Some of the best worlds, some of the best planet Earths we have, and those will not be destroyed. We will not be destroying those.
Yes, magma is the P of the world.
Wow, deep.
Put that on a tombstone. Magma is the P of the world. Thomas Edwards, 2009 to 2024.
I'll find somebody else to put it
Yeah,
on.
he was wise in his years. Wise beyond his years, even, as they say.
Mm-hmm. He was wise even after his years.
Yeah, wise from
That's
beyond the
IQ.
grave.
Woo.
His ghost occasionally returns to tell people truths, uncomfortable truths.
Disturbing truths. Yeah, truths nonetheless.
I think that the urine man and the Ukraine oil man should like fight, and we should have like a clear winner.
Well, it's gonna be none of us.
Yeah, that's true.
Mandy ain't gonna make it.
The spectators lose, definitely, because you either ended up coated in piss or coated in Ukraine oil.
In this fight,
Or a
every
mixture
seat's
of
the
both.
splash zone.